Hey everybody, it's Coach Nick with Link Fitness at Sunshine Academy, and we have my beautiful wife Rosemary over at McMaster Physical Therapy that we've collaborated together with to give you guys a mock PE class. So make sure you have your parents' permission to do this, and make sure that you have some water handy because you're going to work up a good sweat. Spread out, make sure there's plenty of room, and use this video at your own risk. So have fun and enjoy the video.
Hey guys, it's Rosemary from McMaster Physical Therapy. I know you're all out of school right now, and so your kids have a ton of extra energy. When the daylight is nice, you can just put them out in the backyard, let them play. But if they need something directed, we're here to give you an exercise routine that's got a little bit of fun, a little bit of strengthening, and a little bit of stretching, hopefully to mimic their PE classes a little bit. Feel free to use this every day, 3 or 4 times a day if your kids really need to get some energy out, but we just wanted to make something that could be helpful to you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with a warm-up game. Now you can play this with mom, with dad, with your brother or sister. Maybe just don't go invite the entire neighborhood as we're trying to quarantine, okay? So you're going to take a piece of paper and lay it on a table or stick it up on the fence, whatever you've got, and draw a Tic Tac Toe board, and each team gets their own pin. Okay, so we're gonna start over here at the fence, and we're gonna, when I say go, you're gonna run, and whoever gets to the paper first gets to make their X. So Brooke's gonna be X, I'm gonna be O's. Whoever gets there first gets to make their mark, and you have to run back and touch the fence each time in between when you're able to come back and mark on the board, and you play till whoever wins tic-tac-toe. Are you ready? Ready, set, go! Oh man, I messed up! I'm so bad at tic-tac-toe. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Brooke won that round. I'm not great at tic-tac-toe. All right, guys. So now that you've got your heart pumping and you've got everything moving, we're gonna run you through a couple of exercises that you can do in your backyard, in your living room, wherever you're comfortable. We're gonna try and do each one for about 30 seconds, okay? So the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna start with just running in place. Man, I'm still breathing hard. I don't sprint very often.
I almost lost a shoe.
All right, once we get done with our running in place, we're going to move into jumping jacks. So I want everybody to do 15. Good, all right. Take a breath if you need to. The next thing we're gonna move into is we're gonna move into high knees. Now I said high knees, not booty kicks. So lift those knees up as high as you can. Good. Again, we're gonna go here for about 30 seconds. Good. All right, now we are gonna switch to booty kicks. So in this one, you are trying to get your heel up to your rear end. We're gonna feel a nice stretch in the front of your legs and kicking as high as we can, working on those hamstrings, getting them strong. Good. All right, guys, we're gonna stop with the up and down movement for a second. And I know that you've been spending a lot of time with your siblings and you're hopefully not fighting. But if you need to get some of that out, this section is for you. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna start with some kicks. Add in your own sound effects. Feel free to add a good couple hi-yas. You can use arms if you need to. If you have a headband, tie it on, pretend you're a ninja. Whatever it is you need to do, we're gonna get all that out. Now this is not allowed to be done while directed at another family member. You are only allowed to kick the air. All right, so same rule goes for our next one. We're gonna do some punching, but again, not anybody. We're not punching people. We're just punching the air.
Ooh.
Bonus points if you can teach your dog to join in on this. Good. Good, good, good. All right, we're gonna come over here to the pavement. just because our grass is a little bit soggy. Miss Brooke is gonna lay down for us and we're gonna do 20 sit-ups. Make sure they're good. There you go, all the way up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. If you're starting to feel tired, feel free to take a break for a second, but then you do have to finish the other 10. You gotta do 20.
Woo, we got it.
What number are we at?
I don't know.
I think we're at 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. All right, so while you're down there on the ground, I want you to put your hands behind you, and we're gonna do some crab walks. We're gonna see if we can walk forward. There you go. Give it a good 10, 15 steps. And now we're gonna reverse and do backwards crab walks. While we're doing this, try and make sure your rear end is staying up high away from the ground. That way we're really, really working on strengthening your whole body with this exercise. Good, that's the end of our crab walks. Now we're gonna take it into our bear crawls. So hands on the ground, feet on the ground, but knees don't touch the ground. Come on up. It's almost like you're rock climbing, but without all the scrapes, bruises, and falls if you're me. Good, all right, now same thing, but backwards. Climb down that wall. If you see a bear doing this, you're too close, run. Good job, guys. All right, and then the last one we're gonna do before we go into our stretching is we are going to do inchworms. So you're gonna walk your feet out, or walk your hands out, and now walk your feet in.
Oh.
There you go, up to your hands, there you go. And out again, and take those feet in. That's a pile of ants.
Where?
No, I just stepped in it.
Oh.
Do make sure you check your yard for ants. We don't want anybody getting bit while they're doing this video. Good. All right, now at this point, we are gonna head inside because we're gonna go somewhere where we can do our stretches. Feel free to get a drink of water, take a break for a second. All right, guys, here we are for the last portion of our video. These are our stretches. So we're gonna start with the rocking horse. If you can't reach all the way back to grab your feet, feel free to grab on your shins or just pretend like you're grabbing. You're gonna hold up and then rock back and forth. You should feel a good stretch through the front of your legs and through your back. All right. Next we have child's pose. So what you're gonna do here is you're just gonna lean back so that your rear end goes back towards your feet and you're letting your forehead rest on the floor, and you should feel a stretch all through the length of your spine and along under your shoulder blades. Take some nice deep breaths while you're here. Take just a second to calm down. Kind of bring it all back in. We're back inside now, so no running around crazy in your mom and dad's house unless they say you can. All right, moving into our third pose.
I'll go this way.
This is our warrior pose. So you're gonna hold like you're pressing a lunge into that front leg, and then you're extending that back leg nice and straight. Arms are straight with a little bit of rotation. This should feel like a stretch all over the place. Once you've done one side, switch to the other. Good. This one requires some balance, so if you need a chair to hold on to while you're learning it, that is definitely okay. Good. And the last thing we're gonna do today, again, grab a chair if you need it. This is called the tree pose. You're gonna put your heel just below your knee and try and measure your breath. So try and do deep breath in and out. You wanna try and press that heel into your standing leg. Good. Last deep breath. Good, and switch legs. Good. We're gonna take our 3 deep breaths here. Good. Thanks for joining us for today's version of PE at your house.